Good morning, guys. You find me outside the Vasilevsky Monument. Now, I've heard that name pop up a few times. It's the same name as the National Stadium, so I did some research. Turns out Vasilevsky was, he's known as a revolutionary. He's also known as the Apostle of Freedom because he was instrumental in freeing the Bulgarians from the Ottoman Empire, and he's a national hero here. So that would explain why there's a lot of places with his name up on it. But today is not about Sofia, because today we are going on a trip. So just down the road from here, we're going to go to Plodiv, or Plodiv. I think it's Plodiv because Lokomotiv Plodiv are a football team, so that's how I know it. But yeah, we're going to go on a trip there. Apparently we've got a guide, so we're going to see how that goes. It's very busy here, there's lots of traffic. But as with all my videos where I have to go somewhere for a certain time, I am irritatingly early. And I'm going to try and find somewhere to eat because I just got up. You can't eat. What? Do you know what, right? I'm going to throw it there. My hostel is very good. I really like it. It's called Hostel Mostel. If you're coming to Bulgaria or Sofia and you want somewhere to stay, go for it. The only thing I don't like is that they serve breakfast in between 8 and 10. Right. And you don't open the common room of the kitchen before then. And so you have to pay €5, but for me I was like, well, that's 4 mornings, 5, 10, 15, 20. It adds up in the end. So I bought my own breakfast, but they don't let you cook it until they finish their breakfast. I thought it was a bit of a joke. So yesterday when I got up at, like, I don't know, what was it, 8:30, I had to wait until 10 o'clock to cook my own breakfast. But then I made everyone jealous because I had bacon and eggs and everyone was eating their celery and scrambled eggs, and I was like, yeah, this is what you're meant to do, fellas. I also have everyone in my hostel thinking I'm a chef because it worked out, it was cheaper for me to go out and buy potatoes, broccoli and 2 steaks and have 2 steak dinners than it would have been to go out and eat. So, and everyone was like, oh, you must be some sort of chef. I was like, no, I'm just, it's quite a simple meal. But yeah. I'm going to go get some breakfast and then we'll catch up with you, hopefully, either in Plodiv or before Plodiv or on the journey. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so I've reached what I believe to be the meeting point. It's obviously a nice place, there's plenty of people here, which is usually a good sign. It's obviously a nice place to stand with this building site. We've got bathroom, which is a portable toilet with a workbench in front of this quite impressive building, which isn't finished yet. I think this is the site anyway, it's not very clearly marked, but we stand here, I've got about 15 minutes before it gets here. There's nowhere really to sit. I could sit on this metal thing here maybe. Just hope it doesn't explode or erupt on me. But we sit, we wait, and we find out. So yeah. Alright, so Plodiv looks nice. We've got a guided tour, so the lady's going to take us round and show us around, explain things. I'll try and get close enough to hear her. That's why I've not got my microphone on, so I don't know if you can hear me now, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So here we go. So this archway was built to honour Emperor Hadrian, who is also responsible for Hadrian's Wall in the UK, so there's a link for you. Let's see what the lady has to say.
the place where Eastern Gate from the Roman time. But our settlement here, it's not from the Roman time, it's the Thracian tribe. First, on the place of Bulgarian territory, it's a Thracian tribe. And the first is the name of Korkine or something like that, Korkines. Then after that, Evmopia, all these two names are the Thracian, names of the Thracian tribe, settled here. After that, Macedonian came here. Hellenistic, they said, but it's better to clear. For me, it's the Macedonian, Philip II, the Macedonian. It is 4th century BC, and he named the town Philippopol. This is real street from the Roman time again, and the big. Maybe I didn't tell you about 12.60 meters wide was the street, and 2.60 meters the sidewalks. And the colonnade you've seen, and the barracks inside you've seen where the guarding place was. And that's about Eastern Gate. There are several gates around these hills. The town of Plodiv is settled on the 7 hills. Maybe you know that Plodiv is the town on the 7 hills. And this Jambas-Tepe and Tiksim-Tepe, they are here, but the others will go to Nebet-Tepe, and the Tepe is a Turkish term about hill. Hill Bunarcika, some called, again Turkish name, Bunarcika, and now that's a hill with a monument of the Russian soldier. After the liberation, they erected this monument with the Russian name Alosha. Yes, and now, after the liberation, after the exception of the democracy, people ruined our monument, as I said. In Sofia, for example, 2 monuments, and the mausoleum is destroyed, and here they want it, but Plodiv says we say not. No, we would like to keep our memory, and this Alosha. Come here. Come here. Only to tell some words about this church. Not only the church, from 9th century, so before it was during the first Bulgarian state, Boris I. We have 3 Borises as kings, but Boris I, he decided to make this country very strong. And how? First, to unite in a religion, and the second, to have a very strong army. That's the first to accept the Christianity. He was hesitating whether to accept from Byzantine, from Catholic or Orthodox, and then he decided to accept from Constantinople because it's a stronger and more independent policy was, and how paganry was very widespread paganry, and he said no, I have to convince them to accept the Orthodox. How? He killed many people, he killed many families, and then he became very sad and said, what have I done? What have I done? And he then went to the monastery and became a monk. And after him was a son, his son. From 19th century, you can see inside some of the devices and inside.
Oh, look at that. I think that's one of the best views I've seen yet. Oh. I'm hoping that some of the stuff that the woman said is clear on the camera, or else I'll have to try and dub over it and remember what she said. But look at this view. Imagine waking up to that every day. I think, yeah, this is possibly the best view we've had yet on the trip. What do you think? Alright, so the tour is now ended. We've got a couple of hours free time. I've stopped in this restaurant where the lady has recommended a traditional Bulgarian dish and a sort of flatbread. So we're going to see what that's like. I've not really tried the Hungarian food yet. She said it was her favourite dish here, so let's see what that's like. Alright guys, so the food's arrived. It comes in this pot. It's like a sort of pork stew kind of thing. It smells really good. And it comes with this garlic flatbread that they've made just now. You had different choices. You had cheese, white cheese, feta cheese, plain. Well, one with the garlic. It smells delicious, by the way. But let's give it a try. The first Bulgarian meal I've had. Ooh. That's really nice. It's got like tomatoey, but it's seasoned really well. It's got garlic in it, lots of herbs. It's got peppers in it as well. That is gorgeous. I'll find out the name of it and I recommend you try it. The peppers are hot. Oh. Oh, I wish I didn't drink all my drink now. Let's try the flatbread. I like it. It's kind of doughy. But it's really tasty. You can taste the garlic in it. Just a bit in there. Delicious. Definitely a winner. So yeah, I'm going to eat all of this now because it's delicious. And we'll see what else we've got of Plodiv. Alright, so the dish is called pork kavalma. It's really nice. It's got onions in it, peppers, mushrooms, pork obviously. Right, I can't recommend it enough. Right, if you come to Bulgaria, kavalma, that's what you want to try. Right, even though I said it's tomato, but it's not like, you try some dishes, just all it tastes of is tomato. This isn't like one of them. It's so delicious. Like, I could eat this every day of the week. Honestly, this on a winter's day would be unreal. But yeah, so if you come to Plodiv, give it a try. I just thought I'd stop and show you this Roman, well, what's left of a Roman amphitheatre. It was lost for many years, and when they tried to do renovations of it, it was discovered, and they decided to build over it. Well, you got these bridges over it. It's pretty cool. What else can I tell you? So apparently Bulgaria was under Turkish reign for over 400 years, and during that time they had many uprisings unsuccessfully, tried to gain independence but were unsuccessful at that, until 1878, where they staged an almighty uprising which resulted in a lot of bloodshed. But this time apparently loads of journalists came and sent word back to their own country about what they were doing and how they were trying to gain independence. And this time they were backed by other large nations, and were able to fight off the Turkish and the Ottoman Empire. And that's how when Bulgaria was able to regain its own country and become the country it is today. So that's pretty cool. Alright, I just thought I'd come and show you this incredible rock face. And this bit, so this lovely little stream there through the middle of it. It goes down the stairs. So Plodiv is known as the city of 7 hills, and that is because they have 6 hills, which makes so much sense. Apparently it did have 7 hills, but one of them has disappeared. We asked the tour guide what happened to it. She didn't know. I mean, how you lose a hill is beyond me. Someone come and steal it, did they tear it down, did it crumble? Who knows? But yeah, you did get to see some of the hills, possibly from a place you're at before, but yeah. If you know how you can make a hill disappear, let me know in the comments. But yeah, welcome to the city of 7 hills. 6, 7, yeah. I don't even know what that means or why the kids keep saying it, but yeah. Alright, look at this little town centre. They've got this massive fountain in the middle. Got lots of lovely places to sit. It's cool. Obviously it's got KFC like every tourist destination you'd find. How cool is this? Yeah. Town centre of Plodiv. Very pretty. Alright, so this is the famous clock tower of Plodiv. Looks very fancy, it's very old. Obviously it's got a massive cross on the top because everywhere it goes seems to be full of Christians and Christianity, or Catholics or whatever. Interestingly, during the tour we went in a couple of churches. We went past the mosque, but the tour guide didn't seem very interested in that. So maybe it's biased, I don't know. It's not my business, but just thought it was worth adding. Yeah. What's frustrating is I've come out of the interesting area and going back to the tour bus, but you know, I'm a bit early. I don't really know what else to do. I've eaten already. But we'll find somewhere peaceful or something nice to look at. You never know. Alright, so after exploring Plodiv and the nice tour, I think it's time to call this video an end. I've certainly enjoyed it. I hope you as viewers have enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. There's plenty more videos on my channel for you to see if you're a first time viewer. But until next time, peace.